Excavators make way for new homes on the outskirts of Bethlehem. But this is no ordinary housing project. It's being built for Jewish settlers on contested land.
Actually, we're Middle Eastern.
Yishai Fleischer is one of 15,000 people who live in the Efrat settlement. The United Nations says it's illegal, built on Jordanian territory that Israel won in the 1967 war. Palestinians say this land is theirs, but Yishai has no doubt that it belongs to Israel.
Those Israelis that are still holding on to leftist ideologies, two-state solutionism, surrender, a kind of weakness, they will be pushed out. Look behind me. Does this look disruptive? It looks creative. It looks procreative. We are building, having children. We have a lot of hope. In our minds, this is the greatest time in Jewish history.
Efrat is one of 200 Jewish settlements in the Israeli-occupied West Bank. 600,000 people live in these illegal settlements, and many say God wants them to live there. The settlers who are building these new homes near Bethlehem say they aren't only fulfilling a biblical prophecy. On the basis of these homes, these settlers say they're building one of the most enduring political movements in Israel. Naftali Bennett is the face of Israel's religious settler movement. The Minister of Education threatened to pull out of the ruling coalition in November over a ceasefire in Gaza. But in the end, he stood by Benjamin Netanyahu. Chaim Levinson, a reporter for Haaretz, says Bennett's settler base expects him to be strong on security.
In the last 20 years, the settlement activity, mainly on the leaders level, became very, very religious. Naftali Bennett has a dream to be a defense minister as a step before being the prime minister in Israel, and he thinks it's the time of the religious national people in Israel.
Back in Efrat, construction on new settlements is in full swing. Settlers like Yishai say the construction will not only change the demographics of Israel, but also its politics. Ali Mustafa, TRT World, at the Efrat settlement in the occupied West Bank.